The Roman civilization that still runs your life. Imagine a civilization so powerful, it could control 3 continents, invent concrete, and still have time to throw lions at people for entertainment. No, this isn't the plot of a Netflix drama, this is Rome, the OG influencer of human history. And today, we're going on a wild, funny, and unforgettable journey through 1,000 years of Roman greatness, the empire that secretly runs your life even in 2025. From swamp to superpower. Rome started as a tiny village with Romules and Romeus on the Tiber River. Just some farmers, a few huts, and probably a goat or 2. But the Romans had one rule: never stay small. They kicked out their kings and invented a republic. Imagine a world where people could actually vote and stop one guy from becoming a dictator. Sound familiar? Yeah, your country probably copied them. Rome goes global. Then Rome got ambitious. They started conquering neighbors, then neighbors' neighbors, until they owned pretty much everything they could march to. But here's the twist: they didn't just crush you and leave. They said, "Congratulations, you're Roman now. Here's a road, a bathhouse, and a new tax bill." Honestly, they were the first customer experience managers in history. Roads, aqueducts and free Wi-Fi. Rome built over 400,000 kilometers of roads, enough to circle the earth 10 times. Why? So soldiers could march faster, and so you could get your olive oil delivery on time. They built aqueducts that brought clean water across miles. That's right, Romans had running water, public baths, and toilets, while much of the world was still figuring out how not to die of thirst. Law and Order, Rome edition. The Romans were obsessed with laws. They wrote them down on big bronze tablets, the 12 tables. They invented ideas like innocent until proven guilty. Which is great, unless you were the guy who had to prove you weren't guilty of stealing Caesar's sandals. Latin, the language that refuses to die. Latin may sound dead, but it's literally hiding everywhere. Every time you say words like video, I see, aqua, water, or status quo, you're basically whispering to a ghost civilization. And if you ever studied French, Spanish, or Italian, congratulations, you've been speaking baby Latin this whole time. Stoic wisdom and philosophy. Rome also gave us philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, who basically wrote the first self-help book while running an empire. His advice? You can't control life, but you can control your reaction. Translation: stop yelling at traffic, Marcus would not approve. The first multicultural experiment. Rome was like the first version of New York City: Africans, Arabs, Europeans, and Asians all living together under the same laws. They ate each other's food, traded ideas, and occasionally stabbed each other in the Senate. But somehow, it worked, proving that a diverse society can thrive if it shares a common purpose. How Rome helped spread of Christianity. Rome's superhighways made it possible for Christianity to spread faster than memes on social media. Within a few centuries, the same empire that once threw Christians to lions became the biggest promoter of their faith. Talk about a plot twist. The fall. And the comeback. Eventually, Rome fell: too many bad emperors, too much corruption, and way too many parties. But Rome never really died. The Renaissance brought back Roman art, science, and architecture. Modern cities, legal systems, and even sports stadiums still copy Roman designs. Every time you walk on a straight road, drink tap water, or vote, you are living Rome's legacy. Rome teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Start small. Build big. Leave something behind that lasts. Rome wasn't perfect, it had wars, slavery, and way too many Caesars, but it proved that humans can create systems, roads, and ideas that outlive them by thousands of years. So next time someone says, "When in Rome," remember, in a way, you are in Rome. Because Rome never really ended, it just became the world we live in. Have a nice time. Enjoy your life with your loved